Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel GDC Classes English. So my dear students, today we have the 32nd lecture of Daily Pharma Dose session, which is equally important for each and every pharma aspirants preparing for GPAT, NIPER, DI as well as pharmacist examinations. And this is my guarantee. After watching all the lectures of Daily Pharma Dose, I hope and I guarantee that each and every question will be easy for you. You will get a knowledge that how a question is solved. So by these beautiful and obviously motivating words, let's move on with our session, that with our question number 1, which says, if the tablet having dose 50 mg and weight of tablet is 250 mg, then as per USP, what would be the limit of weight variation? Okay, fine. You know, either in the case of IP or USP. IP also contains, we can say, according to 250 mg or less than it, it should have the weight variation of plus minus 5%, and same goes with our USP. You can see here, less than 324 mg and less than 250 mg, the weight variation is plus minus 5% in the condition of both IP as well as USP. Okay, so just have a look on this particular chart and memorize it, because this is very much important. The questions are directly asked from this particular chart. Okay, now next question. On a reaction with ferric chloride, calcium gluconate produces color. This is the previous year question from MPPGCL Pharmacist 2024. Okay, so ferric chloride is the compound that gives different colors on the presence of different functional group, like blue color. So blue color is given by phenolic group. If a solution has the phenolic group, then the ferric chloride solution will give blue color. Okay, by this you can remember purple. Purple is a shade of blue. Clear? Next we have the yellow. So yellow color is given by the presence of calcium gluconate. Okay, I think you all are very much familiar with the calcium, that is tuna. So that sometimes after it has been opened, that exposed to air, the color turns into the yellow and it gets hard. So by that you can remember the calcium gluconate gives yellow color while reacting with ferric chloride. Next we have our green color. So green color is given by the aldehyde group. If the solution has the aldehyde group, then it will yield green color. Next we have the red color. So red color is given by resorcinol group. Whether if the solution is having a resorcinol group, then definitely the ferric chloride will yield red color to show its conformation for identification. Clear? So for now, your correct answer is option number B. Okay? Now, let's move with our third question. The maximum amount of air contained in the lung by a full force inhalation is called. Very easy peasy question. T stands for total. Simple, total. So the total amount of or volume of air our lungs can, by a normal respiration, it can inhale and exhale, is known as total volume of your lungs. Clear? Vital capacity. Vital capacity is the volume. Capacity means something that we are testing, that what is the maximum capacity of it. So likewise you can test the amount of air our lungs can inhale and exhale after applying the full force is known as vital capacity. Next we have the ventilation rate. So this is the type of artificial oxygen. Whenever the person is not able to oxygenate himself, then we provide a artificial life, that is ventilation. Total lung capacity, the name says total capacity of lungs is known. So how will you identify that what is the capacity of a lung or a particular container? For example, if you have a beaker and you don't know that this beaker contains either 500 ml, 1 liter, 1.5 liter, you don't know. So what will we do? You will take a measuring flask, and if the measuring flask has the level of 500 ml, and now you will start filling 500 ml every time until this beaker is filled. And if suppose this beaker is filled in our 105 For example, after getting 1.5 liter of water, this beaker is filled. Now you can say the actual capacity of this beaker is 1.5 liters. So how will you identify the capacity of the lungs? The maximum amount of air which we can inhale, that is the total lungs capacity volume. Clear? Okay. So for now, the maximum amount of air contained in the lungs by full forced inhalation is known as total lungs capacity. Clear? Okay, fine. The next question. Which city in India has launched a mobile application for women's safety while traveling in train? This is the previous year question from TNDI 2019, Tamil Nadu Drug Inspector question from 2019. So, I will just inform you that Mumbai was the first city in India that launched the mobile application for women's safety while traveling in train. They have their particular app. Okay? Clear? Good. Next question. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and other is labeled as reason. This is the previous year question from GPAT 2021. So, assertion says the Ayurvedic drug 𝘎𝙗 contains self-generated alcohol. Yes, this particular statement is true. This is correct. Why it is correct? Because 𝘎𝙗s are a type of natural, they are made by a natural fermentation process. Sugar is present in the herbs that is converted to self-generated alcohol. So, assertion is right. But our reason. For preparation of 𝘎𝙗s, the extract of drug is subjected to process of calcination. See, if the assertion is saying something, then the reason should support it. It should not be opposed of those reasons. Clear? So, let's see. For preparation of 𝘎𝙗s, calcination is the burning process, obviously. But we are saying the 𝘎𝙗s, the definition of 𝘎𝙗s is that it is produced by fermentation process, not by burning process. Then definitely the assertion is wrong. The reason given for the particular statement is wrong. Then we can say the assertion is correct, that is A is correct but R is not correct. So option number C will be the correct answer. Okay. Now the next question. Blocking of enzyme action by blocking its active site is called as. Okay, fine. Very easy question. First we have, okay, so the inhibition process of a particular enzyme is done by various methods. Like you can block directly the enzyme, you can attack on the substrate, you can attack on the complex, or you can go with our another side directly at the site of inhibition. Clear? Now, first we have the allosteric inhibition. What is allosteric inhibition? This is a type of inhibitor that binds to a allosteric site. That means to a different site. This is known as allosteric inhibition. But the question says blocking its active site, but it binds with our another to a different site. So this is wrong. Next we have feedback inhibition. So end product inhibits the first, we can say the first enzyme of the pathway. So this is also wrong because here it acts on the active site, not at the end product. Next we have competitive inhibition. This is correct. This inhibitor competes with your substrate and tries to bind with the substrate by blocking the action of the enzyme. So clear? So this will be the correct answer. And last but not the least is the non-competitive inhibition. This is the process where inhibitor binds to the other side of a other side than the active side. That is known as non-competitive because they do not want to compete with anything. So they choose a easy method by binding at the other side. Okay. So correct answer is option number C. Now next question. Central dogma of life is related to. What is central dogma of life? First of all, we have DNA. From this DNA, RNA is formed, and from this RNA proteins are formed. This is the central dogma. Now DNA are formed by the process of transcription, and by RNA, but protein are formed by the process of translation. Clear? Now how to memorize whether transcription will be the first one or the translation? Then trans word is same in the both the conditions. Then we have the C and the L. So you know in alphabetical series C comes first. So in also you can remember the transcription is the first process. Okay? Fine. So see, now what will be the correct answer? Formation of DNA to RNA to protein. This is the central dogma of life. Okay, clear? Now, the question number 8. Match the following. They are the inventors and these are the inventions done by following scientists. We have Charles Babbage, we have Hermann Hollerith, we have Blaise Pascal, we have Baden-Gottfried. And the inventions are purchase cards, difference engine, calculator for multiplication, mechanical adding machine. So this is homework for you all because this is also a previous year question and is an important question. So you need to answer, you need to comment down me the correct answer. Okay, I will just like each and every correct answer if you will respond in the comment section. Okay, fine, you will get a thumbs up, you will get a heart obviously. Okay, so I need each and everyone to comment me the correct answer in the comment section. Okay. Now, because these things you are learning from your childhood, okay? So, this is a easy question for you. Now, next question. If a box contains 5 red, 3 blue and 2 green balls, what is the probability of randomly selecting a blue ball? Okay, so how we need, what is the formula to find the probability? That is the number of favorable outcomes upon total outcome. The number of favorable outcome upon the total outcome. This is your formula for finding a probability. So see, we have 5 red, 3 blue and 2 green. So we have 3 chances that if after putting our hand we will get a blue, second chance is in second turn we will get green, and in third chance we will get red balls. So the favorable outcomes are 3. And now what are the total outcomes? So just add it, 5, 3 and 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. So 3 by 10 is the probability of getting blue ball. Clear? Okay. Now, let's move with our last question. That is, flying bat is the vector in spreading of. Fine. Vector are those, they are the carriers of any we can say disease causing agents. Clear? Like malaria is caused by Anopheles mosquito. They are the vector and they carry the plasmodium. So okay. So first of all we have zoonotic disease. Zoo means animals, where animals are kept. So zoonotic disease are those disease we can say that are spread through animals to the humans. Clear? Next we have the bird flu. So bird is not a type of animal. Bird is another species. We cannot count bird in an animal species. Okay. Next we have both. Okay. So leave it. Flying bat. So bat is a type of animal. Now don't argue ma'am, this is a type of bird. That is an animal, then that is an animal. Okay. That is no need to prove that it is a bird or it is an animal. Clear? So bat transmits many zoonotic diseases like Nipah virus, or we can say Ebola, rabies, coronavirus. So where there are different types of viruses that are transmitted by our bat, and that is known as our zoonotic diseases. Clear? Okay. So these were today's 10 questions. I hope you enjoyed the session. Last but not the least, comment down the answer because I am going to watch each and every comment in the comment section of my video, and definitely for giving the right answer I will give you thumbs up or I will give you a heart. So comment down the correct answer. I am going to respond very eagerly. Clear? So let's meet at the next session. Till then, thank you everyone.